involved with this as I was in my own wedding. I didn't know Sandra was going to be the MC. Great job, Sandra, and way to go, Steve. Now I know his name is. On behalf of Suzanne and myself, we would like to welcome everybody and thank everybody for joining us on this wonderful day. Before I get into the belly of my speech, our speech, Suzanne wrote that part. We can honestly say we've never given our daughter's hand away before. I can't promise there won't be the odd emotional interruption. Should this happen, I will simply raise my glass, and I would like everybody to repeat, "Here's to the happy couple." Do we all have wine yet?
No.
What? Okay, let's maybe practice. No, here's to the happy couple. I'm not supposed to be saying that. I've got tears, I can't say that. Let's try one more time.
Here's to the happy couple.
And this is for anybody that comes up here. So when Allison comes up and Dave starts crying and can't say it, what do we say?
Here's to the happy couple.
Fantastic. Okay. Furthermore, if we can't continue beyond a certain point because of emotion, we will post this on Twitter and simply leave the stage.
A day like this and all the festivities and traditions that go along with it certainly doesn't happen by chance. We want to recognize some of the people who
Here's to the happy couple.
who have gone way beyond. Sandra Delzato and her whole family have done all kinds of wonderful things to help us. And Dawn Jones, my other sister, and her family, same thing, have been terrific in supporting in many different ways. All the contributions of the wedding party, and believe it or not, they really have come from all across Canada, right from the East Coast to the West Coast, to meet in Ontario to be a part of this special day, and have helped along the way of the year of developing activities and so on as well. So we really thank you guys for that amazing effort. Then, hang on a second. Most important, well, actually almost more importantly, we want to thank Erich's family. To be honest, we could easily be we could all be best friends because they're just an amazing group of people. But they have done, just as much as Tim and I, if not more. And we just want you guys to recognize that it's been kind of two families working hard together to bring tonight to reality. Beyond that, though, Caitlin and Erich, as you guys would typically expect, because they are leaders and they are organized and they are type A personalities, and they actually are financially sound as well. They really have, done the money thing for this, done the organizing, done really everything. And we just want to say, on behalf of Erich's parents too, how proud we are that they've shown such confidence and dedication to making their day happen. Yeah. We're very proud of them for that.
Taking all my stuff. So Suzanne, you did a good job. Our firstborn is getting married. Wow, or is married. Holy moly, and going to start a family of her own. It was like yesterday when Suzanne came home from teaching French immersion. We're kind of lying there on the bed, just kind of chatting away before we're going out to a social event, and she's informed me her water broke. That was the beginning. We quickly hurried to our minivan. Everybody else had minivans at that time? We didn't need one yet, but we had a minivan anyways. We drove to the corner store to get some treats because I was always under the impression that the first one would take a long time. Well, I didn't quite know that. Then we sped to Scarborough General Hospital and I floored it the whole way. But in the minivan, there's a governor on the minivan. It could only go 110 miles. I felt like I was flying because I never drove that fast in the minivan before. Once we were there, we found out that things were moving a little faster than expected, and that Caitlin had done her first gymnastics move. She went from head down, which we were told the day before, to foot down, and she was in a footling breech position. A couple of doctors around here I know are going to explain that to people. And you can pass that around on that side, and this side. And of course, there we were, an emergency C-section, and guess who's not invited into that one? Me. We may have to hold our glasses soon. When I first saw Caitlin, she changed my life. She was beautiful. I still remember her little purple feet. Just like today, so proud. But Erich, she wasn't perfect. Caitlin had this little tiny vein in her forehead. Every time she went anywhere or did anything or bumped it, it would bleed like crazy. So we had to take her in for surgery. And again, I remember this like it was yesterday. Suzanne handed her to the doctors. Suzanne looked at me. She's bawling. I was slightly emotional as well. Matter of fact, the emotion was massive. Before we had a chance to get ourselves under control, she was already back. They did the procedure 2 minutes later. Boom, she's back. There we are. We're going, are you kidding me? That's all it is. Anyways, we were thrilled. 2 minutes later, our little girl was back. Now she's perfect. The memories are incredible. Learning to walk, riding a bike, gymnastics. I still remember the parent meeting in gymnastics with these coaches. How could you take such a terrific little gymnast and move her to a recreational program from the competitive program? Not that I'm a competitive person. Well, the coaches at the time suggested that we took a look at her hands, and we took a look at her feet, and the size of us. Although compared to most here, we're not that tall. And within 6 months, actually, Caitlin had grown to at least a head or two taller than her gymnastics group, and she had moved on to other sports, soccer, skiing, and then hockey, and then a lot of sports after that. So it was an interesting time. Anyways, it's your time.
Yeah. In school, it was French immersion in both primary and secondary, and then off to University of Waterloo for kinesiology, and then Mac for occupational therapy, and also to find the love for life. We obviously skipped a lot of wonderful memories. We still cherish every moment.
Here's that.
That's why the one hasn't read yet. With our little girl, even now, when our lovely couple goes back to Texas, our lives and hearts are with them.
Here's the happy couple.
We love you.
It's water, it's okay.
It's been a busy year for the Wakefield family, culminating in this marvelous event. What an amazing and special day, and how could it be better than this? Did I hear somebody say baby?
We are the sum of all of our experiences, the caring and love of our role models who make us who we are. Allison and David, Eric's dad, and more recently Dave, have helped Erich become the wonderful and smart young man that he is, full of optimism and fortitude. We are proud to welcome you to our family. Thank you to Erich's family for your efforts in helping Erich become who he is today. The result of which makes Saskatchewan feels very happy.
So here we are at the wedding just 4 years after Erich and Caitlin started grad school at McMaster University. Interesting, they were both together by chance to accommodate living arrangements, but very shortly afterward, the relationship went from chance to sparks. Sometimes things just are meant to be.
On move-in day at McMaster, Suzanne and Caitlin arrived at the new residence, an old, little house on Haddon. As these two lovely ladies were unloading the car, a kind-hearted young man appeared and offered to help. I don't actually know if he knew that Suzanne was there. But what I do know is Suzanne's fingers were crossed. Matter of fact, I thought she had severe arthritis. And the hoping finally began to turn into realization as they officially dated on my birthday 2.5 months later. For those of you taking notes, that's November 26th, and I can use a new cell phone. By the way, I shouldn't say that it was only Suzanne's dream. I believe it was Katie's dream as well. A life partnership is clearly on the path. Erich, this is to officially welcome you to our family. It seems repetitive from that fateful day 4 years ago on my 40th birthday. Come on, that's going to be what? Come on, your 40th birthday. Now it's official. As our son-in-law and our girls have a big brother, the fact is that you bring with you a terrific package. Allison, Dave, and Adam, what a terrific bonus. Adam, I have a quick word for you. It's okay to say you're 7 feet tall. 6'12" doesn't work.
We're almost finished. Caitlin, you're our rock. Oops. Every day you wrap us up in your calm, beautiful demeanor. You inspire us to see the world and our everyday trials in a rational and fair way. Grace continues to enrich our world, and today is no exception. You are a splendor, insight, and energy.
Here's Abby softball.
Great job. Well, here we made it. We're very happy for you. You landed a champion, a great friend, a lover. And here's hoping, soon to be a dad. Not that we're putting any pressure on that.